Terry Rozier is killing it in the playoffs. But what exactly is his story? I mean, he went from...
Terry Rozier has gotten off to a strong start to the series, no turnovers in 78 minutes. How personally do you take that matchup?
Who?
Terry Rozier.
I don't even know who that is.
To...
So guarding Rozier with 5 fouls. He goes by, a little crossover, step back, wide open, and it's good! And Boston has the lead! Terry Rozier!
Here's a skinny. He came from Youngstown, Ohio, a city with one of the highest crime rates in America compared to all communities of all sizes. His mom would say, in Youngstown, it's like you're stuck there. This is a kid who overcame a fatherless and practically motherless home. When Terry Jr. was just under 2 months old, Terry Sr. went to prison for aggravated robbery. He was sentenced to 8 years. Societal problems in Youngstown forced his mother's hand and sent Terry packing to his grandmother's in Shaker Heights. He took his frustrations out on her, though, lashing out, fighting other kids, and even sleeping in his tote bag because he refused to not go home. Finally, his father was released from prison. And finally, Terry got to spend time with Papa Bear, only in the interim. One night, Rozier Sr. and friends intended to rob a couple. A struggle ensued and one attacker was killed, a 17-year-old boy. He was charged with murder, pled guilty to kidnapping and robbery. The final sentence? 13 years. The aftermath, after just coming home, was to send Terry Jr. back to grandma's. They threatened to kill my son, Terry's mom said. They wanted Terry Sr. to feel the pain that they felt. And sometimes that could sound like just a threat, but in Youngstown, when someone says that, you'd better know they're serious. And so was the Rozier house. When I say I saw shotguns and pistols in the house, I saw them. It was what I grew up around. Terry, however, found a home away from home, an escape at the rec center and park. He grew up at the park. Sometimes the only way to lure him in the house was McDonald's. He was addicted to basketball, even putting a plastic bag over the ball to practice his handles. In high school, it took him little time for him to be promoted to varsity. He propelled his game to D1 offers, none better than Rick Pitino in Louisville, yet there was another obstacle. His grades stunk. Post-senior year, he attended Hargrave Military Academy to improve his academics. At one point, he was caught cheating on an exam and had to march on campus in uniform while carrying a rifle for 25 hours. It took him several days to complete the punishment, and a day after he finished, he dropped 68 points in a game. Hargrave made me mature, he said. It made me grow up, and I needed that. He got his grades up and enrolled at the Lou, wore number 0 to symbolize a fresh start, and every time scouts went to see Montrezl Harrell and Russ Smith, they'd leave with a new name on their list, said one assistant. We'd see it every day. His sophomore year, he upped his average from 7 to 17 points per game. Studly. He was scouted by many teams, killed the Celtics' workout after declaring, and on June 25th, this happened.
With the 16th pick in the 2015 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier.
And here's how he celebrated.
The Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier.
It wasn't all success from the get-go. He had to succeed in the D-League, and he did, averaging 19, 6, and 8, and with injuries to the Celtics, Rozier has been the catalyst the team has simply needed.
I know in the future, I want to be a starter. I'm going to be a starter. I came in, I played after Isaiah Thomas, and I'm playing after Kyrie now, and that's the only reason I don't start. That's how I'm looking at it. But I know I'll be a starter in this league.
He has dreams set on being more than a backup. The question is, which team will allot him that opportunity?